Claude Lobster, raging kaiju. J'adore my Paris, but you know, when I go there, people can be rude. They make fun of me, they call me squirt or shorty or even shrimp. How dare they? Claude is no shrimp, Claude is a lobster. My dream will come. One day I will tower over these little people, and as they scamper below, I will look down and say, there, now you see. Oh.
This is clearly horrendously offensively racist. Or xenophobic.
Anyway, continue.
But yeah, this particular one was horrendous, and it was California, because the state of California...
California!
Because I got too excited there. It was California, because the state of California actually paid out well over $1 million to your one, when she ended up...
His wife?
No, the girl.
The woman who was in the...
So she was kept until she was about 24, and he started going out with their children, saying they were his, and then there was the whole thing of he wasn't supposed to have kids, or he wasn't allowed to be around kids, and they knew he didn't have kids of his own because his wife hadn't had them, but he was changing a story about whether they were his or not, and he actually went to a university to inquire about forwarding his religion. Well, and his religious book. Yeah, he was doing a bit of a weird thing. Of
course he was.
And, no flag was being raised by his parole officer who was meeting with every month. This university woman flagged it up and was like, no, and she got a police officer to come in and assess the kids and him, because the kids were about 12, so older than their mother was when he snatched her. And, they were very disturbed by what they were seeing with these kids. They weren't normal. They were very, very pale. They weren't interacting. They weren't doing anything. They were just staring sort of listlessly. So they called him in, and then they were threatening they told his parole officer, he's got these kids around. I'm pretty sure he told us he's been arrested, got a criminal record for sex offense and stuff. He's on the register. Is he supposed to be around kids? And the parole officer was like, whose kids are they? And he was like, oh yeah, they're mine. Oh no, they're my brothers. Oh, they're mine really. They're my brothers. And it was this whole thing. So then he decided that he was going to go in with the kids and this woman who he had essentially brainwashed into going along with him. And it's like, it'd been that long that she'd just gotten used to this was her life now. And she went in and she just wanted to, make sure that she could go home and do what she was told. And the truth ended up coming out, and she was just like, no, actually, please get me away if you can. And they did, and they got her and the kids, and she was returned. And throughout it all, it was then that the state of California actually ended up saying, yeah, do you know what, we completely failed you in like 20 different ways. We went by the house. So a neighbour had reported that there were kids who were living in tents in the back garden, and the police officer who went to investigate it went to the front door and had a chat with him for half an hour, and then said, everything's fine, and left. And this was a man who was schizophrenic, who was in the process of writing his own religious book about how he overcame schizophrenia by giving in to his urges.
Wow.
And it's just, that is really hard to listen to. The rest...
Then why listen to it? This is my point.
Because it's quite fascinating as well. It's like a really complicated puzzle, but of personality. He's so horrifying and fascinating, and it's fascinating to see how she never broke, she never fell in love with him. She never was completely broken in that way. She just wanted to make sure she could stay alive. So, they had normal guests at the house, and she was just like, oh yeah, I live here. Because she was cowed, but she hadn't Stockholm, basically, and she's very anti-Stockholm syndrome labeling, because she's like, no, I never loved him. It was horrifying every moment, but it was where I was. I had no way of getting out, and I was stuck. And yeah, it's just... I found The Room really difficult to watch, though. Did you see The Room?
The Room, but the thing with Tommy Wiseau.
With who now?
Never mind.
Oh no, not that terrible thing.
I think The Boy's always going on about the best film ever, according to The Boy. Fuck's sake. No, what was
Wasted, Claude. No, it was the one that came out a couple of years ago, or last year. It was a story told from that perspective. So a girl who was kept in a room, and she had a son, and she realised she had to get her son out of there, and she pretended he was dead and smuggled him out, and he ran off, and then he saved her. And that was very difficult, because it's one thing to hear, the crime... Oh, loser.
Fucked up hard.
To hear the crime report after the day, and it's another thing to sort of watch as incidents are happening, and it's just, it's very tough.
I suppose at least you have the very weak consolation of this
If I'm
story
hearing
is
about
being told, so someone must have survived to tell it.
Yes and no. A lot of it is also just the facts that are known and the fact that no one actually finds out what happened. And sometimes it's horrifying because it's like, yeah, they've basically said that it couldn't possibly be this person, even though their alibi is completely weak, and that's what they're saying is the reason. And it's a bit like, oh my god, so that's frustrating. But again, it's really fascinating seeing what makes people tip over that edge.
Fair.
And some of the cases, and it's
Can't say it would grab me, but
yeah, but you
That's
like a
like-
lot of weird shit I don't like either.
myself.
I don't hate myself.
Just fucking listen to that late at night and then you can't fucking sleep properly.
Oh, I nearly glassed your neighbour today because someone was coming in the house. Not like that. So I heard the door going, and they definitely had a key, but I also was like, you hadn't answered me.
Oh, like
So
the door?
Yeah.
Ah.
So I went downstairs and I had an empty glass in my hand because I was like, do you know what, that'll do as a weapon if it comes to it. Probably slice my arm as well, but at least it'll weaken them. And yeah, and I was walking around and I realised it's because they come in the back gate to their own house. It's just because your window's right next to it. I heard it. But yeah, so I was walking around a bit like that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Not good for you.
Generally, it's fine. Although the other day I was having a total freak out in the shower. I actually locked myself in the bathroom for a while because I was scared.
Fuck! Crazy woman. Why do this to yourself?
I guess it's the whole, it's good to learn about monsters so monsters can be defeated. Well, that was a waste.
Just
Oh my god.
mulligan that. I'm not.
Quitter.
This is a hard one.
Quitter.
It's a hard one. It's made even hard by the fact that the fucking flippers are wank.
Making it harder, eh? Oh!
I got it. It was right on the tip.
Yeah, you did not deserve that.
Absolutely did.
Liar.
What was I just saying? Flippers are great.
No, you were saying
Come on,
that.
get that fucking one. What the fuck 'em?
With a fucking... Ah!
I make noises, okay, when I'm stressed. You must have gathered this by now. It's not exactly been unobvious. That was
no.
terrible grammatical phrasing. It's not exactly been unobvious. It's a
Yeah,
confusing
grammar
double negative.
just left you behind, didn't it?
Or I left it behind. Either way, there was a leaving behind that happened.
Definitely grammar left you behind, and now you just sat here with too many words that don't make sense.
Took you a while to get there.
I was trying to say too many languages, and that's not what I meant.
Who can't words good now?
I've been hanging out with you for too long, clearly.
Oh, I nearly got the purple to the top as well.
Uh-huh.
I did. I'm on 7. I got good chance here.
Good chance.
I've got a good chance.
Mhm.
What are you laughing at?
Who's been bumming that crocodile?
What crocodile?
The one by your flipper on the right
Oh
side.
god, bum by a tiny skeleton.
See? It does look like it's just gotten a, sneaky surprise finger, hasn't it?
Jesus Christ.
It does.
Finger in the bum.
No, I'm alright, thanks.
Game of Thrones. You know when your man's talking to Jamie about like, how did she like it? From the top, from the bottom? A finger in the bum.
That was brilliant.
Not seen him in a while. Yeah, for reference, this recording is taking place days before the season 6 finale. Season 7?
7.
7 finale of Game of Thrones. Is it? I thought it was 6.
I think it's 7.
It's the second to last season. Hopefully this will come out before, fucking summer 2018.
Hopefully, but the way it's been airing, I'm not sure.
Well, I mean, nothing's been airing recently because I've been busy, but, I mean, recently is meaning in August, and this is probably, we've got to be into November or December now.
Yeah.
Because it's August now, and I ain't going to start airing this again until the very earliest, mid-September, because I've still got to air all the challenge stuff, so it's going to be October, so the amount we've recorded tonight, which is, what time are we on, a couple of hours? I don't know.
Definitely a bit.
Definitely a bit. Good one. Glad you're here for your fucking high-level technical analysis. Jesus.
That's not why I'm here.
No, it's not.
I'm here for my sass. And
Sure.
my true crime
So you're here for fucking depressing stories.
You asked.
I mean, I would argue you brought the subject up, but I certainly didn't dissuade you, which clearly was my undoing.
No, this second round you asked.
I asked why do you like it? And
Which
I
it
unfortunately
is,
got an answer.
Well, yeah, don't ask a question if you don't want to know what the answer is. That's just foolish.
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 Whoop! Oh, fucking balls up.
Speaking of foolish,
What?
Oh, I was going to go into the Yorkshire Ripper, but I'm just not going to do it.
Jesus Christ. Can we have a little break from the true crime stories, alright? I know it's all you've been fucking listening to over the last several weeks.
Actually, it's only been about 4 days.
Oh my god, it feels like more. It feels like a fucking shit ton more.
Well, yeah, but that's because every time you ask me what am I doing, I'm like, ooh, nothing.
I'm listening to the Pedo podcast.
There has been a fair bit of pedo stuff. To be fair, you did sort of come in and ask me in a really, really awful one, so I understand why that's coloured your view. Most of them it's not that bad.
Right, that felt like that should have gone into 100 like 3 times. Fucking bullshit.
No, it absolutely tantalised you without going in.
Fucking cock tease.
Felt more like a whole tease, but okay.
Ugh. Whole tease doesn't sound right. Flap tease.
Rim tease?
Flap tease.
That is one weird looking fish.
It's wearing a flat cap.
No, I meant you.
Oh, that's just offensive. I'm not even a fish.
Really? You've been lying to me all of these years.
I mean, hopefully that'll pick up on the mic. I think it will.
I think it will, but it doesn't sound like what you're going for. You're going for
a fish. Those are the same sound.
No, you were going. Pop.
Well, see what I can do. I've got to inflate before I can deflate.
No, you don't. You just pop. Why are we trying to sound like fish?
Man, our commentary is high quality. Aren't you glad you watched this, viewer? Fucking watch the Sprite and the Doctor compare fucking mouth popping noises. Jesus Christ.
People would probably pay good money for that.
Filthy woman. Jesus Christ. Go back to your fucking paedophile podcast.
Ew, most of it isn't paedophiles.
Much of it is paedophiles.
No, there was a really big case that kept talking to me during.
Just a particular pedo period.
No, there was one case that was literally, it was a man who hunted paedophiles.
Was it hunter as in like the most dangerous game?
No, not like hunted in that sense. No, take
him to his island and release them and then...
He kept him in barrels.
That's not really hunting, it's quite easy to kill things in a barrel. Hence the phrase shooting fish in a barrel. Okay.
He lived in a poor community. He'd been abused as a kid, actually by another kid, but that's a whole different story. So he kind of felt that being gay and being a paedophile were the same thing. If he didn't like you, you were going to end up in one of his barrels. He and his friends killed off quite a few people way too fast.
What?
And yet it
worked. I thought you meant they killed off way too many people way too fast. I was like, should they have died slower? What are you implying here?
No, I thought you were going for the red thing, but no, fair, you're doing well.
Right. That was an incredible shot. Quite frankly.
That was accidental and incredible.
Right, I'm going to watch this again, because just how much fucking flipping bullshit that was. Look at that.
There was a lot of flipping, but you weren't expecting that. So yeah, he lived in this poor community, and he essentially, if he felt that someone was
It's got really intimate without the music. Just the flipping.
It is a bit grim. Bing.
Oh, slow. I'm feeling rigid.
Ooh. Dude, it was cool, but yeah. So yeah, he hunted in the sense of he was in a bad community, and he managed to find a lot of people who were just a bit disturbed and decided that they were paedophiles, but he actually did kill off quite a few actual paedophiles as well.
Have you seen the film The Hunt?
No.
Interesting film. I've not seen it, I only know about it. It's got Mads Mikkelsen in it.
Who?
Your man from Rogue One and Hannibal.
Oh, yes.
I can't remember why we were talking about him the other day, but we were.
Yes.
Described him who it was. And you were like, I would have known who you meant if you said Mads Mikkelsen, but I just said it then and you didn't, so fuck you.
Actually, I didn't. What I would have said is, I wouldn't think of him from Hannibal, because my first thought would always go to the underwear model from the movie Hannibal.
Oh. Well, either way, he's in it. He's the main bloke in it, and basically... So this came up...
Isn't he Matty?
What?
Isn't he Matty, not Matt?
Isn't he Matty?
Yeah,
what?
Matty.
In what?
Hannibal. His name's Matty, not Matt.
He's called Mads.
Mads?
M-A-D-S.
Oh, Mads, yes.
But no, this film came up because it was on a list of... My mum was given a list by a co-worker of decent Christmas films, and this film was on it because it literally takes place at Christmas. Other than that, that's it. But essentially, it's a small town, and he's accused of being a pedo. And then from there, it's all about like mass hysteria and that kind of thing. I've not seen it, but it sounds like the kind of thing based on this shit that you'd enjoy.
I mean, no,
I've heard
if
it's
not
good.
true, it's probably just a bit weird.
Well, it's not true.
If it's not a true story.
Oh, so it has to be a true story. That's really fucked up, Sprite.
No!
It's got to be true or you can't enjoy it.
No, I love things like Hannibal.
Then yeah, you'd like this film probably.
I don't know, I think Desperate Housewives probably did it pretty well.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's not fucking the quality programming that is Desperate Housewives.
Okay, Desperate Housewives is shite in a lot of really good ways, but it's a very good show. In the way that a film can be a shite film, but also a good film. Oh.
As I say, I think you'd enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm certainly down to give it a try. Boom, boom, boom.
That sound always plays too early. Right, who's up next? Sunflower, probably. So we got what? Sunflower, dragon. Who? Rabbit. The fuck's this shit?
I think it might be this shit or a rabbit next.
What's this shit though? What are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I don't know.
It's playing a vague version of Ode to Joy. Do 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 do.
Viewer, be glad you can't see his face. He looks really weird.
He looks really happy.
No, he doesn't.